Hello people of YouTube, this is MPG, Major Plus Gaming, back again with another video, and today we are taking a look at the Nintendo 3DS XL Mario and Luigi Limited Edition Bundle. I know it's a mouthful, but this is a really great device. I love this thing. I've only had a day with it, and you're right, I might not have had the best experience with it in terms of length, but as far as I can tell, a quick little review here. This thing is amazing. We're gonna dive into this here. So on the front, obviously we have Luigi and Mario. Those are our two main characters in the game that comes with it. Luigi's actually I don't even know the game. I know the name of the game. I think it's like Luigi's Mansion, or something like that. I honestly have no clue. I haven't played it. Not the best game. I didn't get great reviews. But next over here we have the actually I'll get into that later. But yeah, we have the two cameras right here. These can take 3D photos. Moving on to the back here, we have the Year of Luigi 30th Anniversary Edition logo. We also have the Nintendo 3DS XL logo, along with some copyright information, some consumer service phone number and whatever. Barcode, the serial number. I've already entered that into this system. You're not going to get your 160 points or whatever, so don't even bother. But if we move along here, we have the charging port. Not 100% sure what it is. It's not a 50 volt or whatever. I don't know what it is. We have the right and the left buttons. And if you can barely just make it out, this thing is upside down, I know, but just barely can make out that there's a camera on there. It's an upside down camera. And that is because if you press left and right while on the home menu at the same time, you can bring up the photo or the camera app instantly. Not a feature I will be using personally, but some people may. Taking a look at the back here once more, we do have the game cartridge. If I just pop this out, this is my copy of Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. 2 rather. Really fun game. I picked this up for about $20 on Amazon. Put that off to the side. Next on the side here, we do have the let me get a better view of this. The SD. I can get this out. We have the SD slot here. Having some difficulty getting this card out. It's really wedged in there. It comes with a 4 GB, kind of generic brand. I've never really heard of this before. 4 GB SD card, really great because the original 3DS, I know this is like the second or third iteration of this 3DS XL, but the original 3DS only came with a 2 GB SD card, so the fact that they've gone for that upgrade with the additional storage is really great. Let's see if I can pop this thing back in here. I'll put that off to the side for now. But moving along here, we do have the stylus holder. Again, a difference in the 3DS and the 3DS XL. This is put on the side where it belongs, not on the back where it was on the 3DS. And again, they haven't gone with that telescoping stylus. They've gone with the regular what am I saying? Just a regular stylus there. We have the wireless switch, so flip it on once to toggle wireless, turn it off, flip it again to toggle it off. Moving along to this side here, we do have the volume switch, up and down. And that's really about it. We do have here a little holder. I think that might be on the other side, yeah. So on this side and on this side right here, we do have a little holder where you can put like a strap or something, just a little notch right there. And then on the front, last thing but not least, we do have the power indicator to indicate whether it's on or off. The charging indicator to indicate whether it's charging or not. And the 3.5mm headphone jack. So that's all for the exterior of the system. Let's dive into the interior. So things have not changed. So we have the everything here. Oh, SD card has been removed. Sorry about that. So this is the interface for now. Well, not for now, but yeah, this is everything that is on the interface. So move along here. We have the SD card slots, or the game card slot rather. So when you insert a card or game card, it'll appear here. We have the Mi Maker, the Nintendo 3DS camera app, the Nintendo eShop, which is where you can purchase your games and all downloadable content, including applications. We have the Nintendo 3DS Sound, which I actually haven't used. I presume it's like music. It's like their version of like Google Play Music or iTunes or something along those lines. I really don't know. We have Street Pass Me Plaza, which is basically where if you pass someone along the street who also has this toggled on Street Pass, you will pick up their Me and interact with it. I haven't actually had it happen to me so far, but then again, I only have had this thing for a day. We have our AR games, which is where you use the 3D cameras on the front to use these cards that come with the system to play games and mini little interaction scenes. Face Raiders, which is a cheesy little game that comes pre-downloaded with the system. Not the best. I don't even think it's good at all. We have our activity log, which will just tell you what you've been playing, what you've been doing, how long you spent in each application, yada yada yada, stuff like that. We have the Nintendo Zone Viewer, which I actually don't 100% know what this is used for. I haven't tried it out. We have the Download Play Nintendo, which is where you can play Nintendo games with other friends, so you can link up systems, system settings, and health and safety information. Now, I have moved these applications around a little bit, so they're not going to be 100% like this when you first get the system, but more or less, this is what they're going to be like. So if we take a look at the buttons here, we have the analog stick here. I'm just spinning that around. We do have the D-pad, which I have a little bit of a get-up with. So, I don't know if this is just me. I did buy this on Amazon. Maybe it's just a little bit unreliable, but mine is like knocked out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm wiggling it around and it wiggles a lot. It feels like it's going to pop out of place at any second. And when I press it, it makes this really weird noise, and I don't know about that. May just be unlucky, but I don't know. We do have the YXAB buttons right here, and then a very faint power button. I'm not a big fan of this power button because it's really hard to press, and it's not that sensitive to pressing actions, so it's really hard to turn this thing on and off, which I'm not a big fan of. We do have the start button here. You can barely make that out. We do have the home button here as well. If you press this at any time during an application, you can go home, and then you press again to resume. And then over here we have the select button, which is kind of about as useful as the select button on the Xbox 360 controller. Not that useful. And then on the top here, if I can get this in the frame, we have about everything else. So we have the speakers right here, which are really, really nice. I mean, again, they're not like, you know, the HTC One phone speakers, which are just amazing for a portable device, but they do the job well. We have the 3DS slider, or the 3D slider right here. Toggle on to turn on 3D. You guys can't see this right now unless you have 3D turned on. Actually, no, because I'm not even going to enable that in the video, but yeah, maybe in the future, when 3Ds become a bigger thing. I don't know. I'm going on a tangent here. We have the 3DS slider here. Turn it on. One thing that's nice that differed from the regular 3DS is that you can click it into place. So when I'm in 3D here, and I can slide it along to toggle 3D, but then when I want to turn it off, I can click it into place. I don't know if you guys can hear that little click. Let me do that one more time. Yeah, you guys probably hear that. It clicks into place, and you can tell when it's on or off. Next, we have the front-facing camera. This will also take pictures. Obviously, it's a camera. And then we have the huge, I believe this is a 5.3-inch 3D screen. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me. But either way, a very large screen. So yeah. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that right here, there is a microphone. This is the microphone I was talking about. Very, very tiny right there. Can barely see it. But yeah, this is all for the system. One more thing before I go. So when you click this thing into place, when you take it out of when you flip it up. So if I were to flip this up once, makes one noise. We do that one more time. So clicks once, clicks twice, and then kind of clicks a third time. So there's 3 locking positions. There's this one, which is kind of like upright, about a 120-degree angle. There's this one that's about a 170-degree angle. Then there's a full 180 straight degree angle, flat, perpendicular to the table. So yeah, this is the system, and I'll be back with a little bit of gameplay, talking about my likes and dislikes of this console. What is going on, guys? I'm back with some gameplay. This is not mine. I don't own a 3DS capture card or capture card system. So I'm recording, or not recording this, but rather getting this from a YouTuber. This is his video. I will put a link to this in the description. I obviously don't own this video, or this gameplay. He goes by the name of Pack Attack 04082. Really great YouTuber. I would recommend his channel to anyone. I'll put a link to his channel and this video in the description below where you can check out this gameplay. But yeah, he's playing New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is an amazing 3D platformer on this system itself, which I own and I loved and I played. I tried to get some capture footage for you, but I could not, alas. So yeah, this is it. I'm going to be talking about pros and cons, my likes and dislikes of this system, and I'll be talking about whether or not you guys should buy it. But yeah, so I'd say the pros are, well, of course, the larger screens, which improve the visual quality substantially, makes it substantially easier to see, and therefore make the experience a whole hell of a lot better. You can see well, you don't have to squint your eyes to see the tiny little screens, and of course, just overall 3D games look better. Next, we have improved battery life over the original 3DS. Obviously, this is a major pro. I mean, this is supposed to be a portable console, which isn't that much, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, you want that extra hour of battery life. You need that extra hour of battery life, because if you're on a long plane trip or you're using that 3D, which therefore increases the usage of the battery, you need that extra time, because it is imperative to your gameplay time. I mean, do you want to... You're not always going to be close to a charger like you are with, obviously, an unlimited power supply on a computer or an Xbox or something. So you need those extra couple of hours on this system with battery life. Next, we have the access to the eShop, which has been improved substantially. I'm not going to go into much into detail about that, but yeah. And next, finally, we have the ability to access the internet and stream Netflix, which is obviously a great plus. You can now access the internet, and this allows you to obviously browse, billions upon billions of storage of... I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just a great feature. Really, really nice. And obviously the ability to stream Netflix is really nice because you can now watch videos. Of course, this won't be great necessarily because, the quality won't be that great with the low-resolution screen. But you can... Hey, hell, you have the ability to stream Netflix. Why the hell not? But next, we have the cons. The things I didn't like about the system. Obviously, one thing I didn't like was the D-pad. Maybe it was just me, maybe I just got unlucky, but my D-pad was not great. It felt cheap, it felt like it was going to fall off any second, and it just wasn't the best D-pad compared to other gaming systems. Also, the size. It won't necessarily easily fit in your pocket. And this is supposed to be a portable console, but yeah, it's just a difficulty to fit in your pocket isn't that great. On top of that, we also have the price. This is more expensive than the regular 3DS, which can cause some issues. I mean, not everyone is a rich guy. I'm not. I don't have a very expendable income. Yeah, I mean, of course you can get these used, but you can also get the 3DS used and just much cheaper, but overall, it is more expensive, which can be poor for some people, or not poor, but I didn't mean like poor as in price, I meant like, it can be bad for some people. So, next we also have, there are less color choices than the original 3DS. Now, of course they do have limited edition consoles such as the Zelda and the Mario and Luigi Dream Team bundle, which I currently have, obviously. But again, this comes at an extra cost. So for those who want the basically just the original package, but in different colors, you're gonna be at a loss here. They only have red and blue currently. Oh, and I forgot to mention they also have the Pokemon X and Y bundle, which are really great as well. But yeah, it's gonna come at a bit of a disadvantage here because, of course, you're not gonna be able to customize this thing fully with all the features that it has. But you are going to be able to, pick your limited edition bundles. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the pros and cons. Not a whole lot, because I mean, in my eyes, they didn't really change that much apart from the amazing 90% larger screens. But yeah, this has been my video. Tell me what you guys want to see me play in terms of games in the comment section below, and also if you agreed with me, would you buy this system based on what I said? Or do you have any pros and cons for yourself? Or do you have any comments? Just let me know in the comments. So yeah, thanks guys. This has been MPG. Be sure to like, comment, favorite, share, and most importantly, subscribe to see more epic videos of me playing games that you guys want to see. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Peace.